Hey everyone, welcome to the ranking. Here's my ranking of Jay Roach's movies. Yes, Jay Roach is pretty much, he's pretty much a comedic movie director, and I like a lot of his films. And someone just recommended for me to do this ranking, and I'm like, you know what? Why not? I've seen all his films. He does have a few TV movies that he made for like HBO and stuff. I'm not gonna include those because I've never seen them, but all his wide release theater films. Seen them all, so let's get to it. Here's my ranking of all of Jay Roach's movies from at least favorite to my favorite. Going to number 9 is Dinner for Schmucks. Dinner for Schmucks is easily his worst film because the whole joke of the movie is, let's make fun of idiots. That's the whole joke. If you don't find that funny, you won't find this movie funny, and I didn't find it funny, so yeah, this movie wasn't funny. Coming to number 8 is Meet the Fockers. Meet the Fockers is, not good. I don't know why they made a sequel to Meet the Parents. I know they kind of built like they were going to make a sequel in Meet the Parents. Because, oh, we got to meet Greg's parents and stuff. But on paper, it sounds like a good idea, but the movie just didn't work. The first film was a really funny film and had some interesting scenarios, and just the way they did the movie, it was just so good. In this one, they kind of like rehash a lot of jokes. And it's kind of the opposite end of the spectrum, that because instead of meeting uptight parents, they're meeting like wacky, like hippie parents and stuff. And I don't know, just Dustin Hoffman and Barbra Streisand, they try very hard to be funny, but they're just not. De Niro's not funny. Ben Stiller does have a couple of good lines in the film, but it just doesn't work. It's not awful like Little Fockers. That movie is dreadful. But it still wasn't a very good movie, and it just wasn't very needed. Coming at number 7 is The Campaign. The Campaign has Zach Galifianakis and Will Ferrell. Basically, these two people, running for office and stuff, and it's kind of funny. There's some really bad jokes, and I mean awful jokes in this film. But some are really good. Like, there's some pretty dark shit in this film, and this was just around the time where it was getting to be very PC and stuff. I feel like this film still wouldn't work in this day and age, even though this only came out 6 years ago and stuff, but there's some pretty messed up shit in this film, and I think Will Ferrell and Zach Galifianakis are pretty funny in the film. Just, I don't know. I think they could have had a little more clever commentary and interesting jokes in it. Half the jokes do work, half the jokes awful, just terrible. So it's that thin line of hate and love and stuff, but I guess I just call it mediocre. Coming number 6 is Austin Powers and Goldmember. Really good movie, really funny. It's definitely the weakest out of the Austin Powers trilogy, but I still really enjoy it. I love the opening with the movie directed by Spielberg, the Austin Powers movie with Kevin Spacey, Danny DeVito, and Tom Cruise. So funny. A lot of jokes, again, are still rehash of other jokes from the first 2 films, but it's still enjoyable. Mike Myers is really great as all the roles of Goldmember, Fat Bastard, Dr. Evil, and Austin Powers himself. I love the addition of Michael Caine. He was really great, too, and yeah, it's just still a good time. I love Austin Powers, so of course I enjoy this kind of stuff. Coming number 5 is Austin Powers 2, The Spy Who Shagged Me. Another great James Bond satire film. Felicity Shagwell was a great Austin Powers girl. Heather Graham was very good. I love that he had to go back to the 60s and stuff. The running jokes in these movies are really good. I love that they brought back Will Ferrell's Mustafa. The joke in the tent is really funny. The constant penis joke of people saying penis jokes is super funny. Like, healthy nuts, that looks like a wiener. Just like, it's very funny. There's some pretty silly jokes, but you know what? They work for me. Coming number 4 is Mystery Alaska. This is a super underrated hockey movie and super underrated sports movie. I like the story about this small town in Alaska called Mystery, and they have this hockey team on this pond, and they are on the in the Sports Illustrated and stuff, and then they challenge an NHL hockey team, the New York Rangers, to a match, and they have it on their pond in Alaska, and this is finally for them to, show some appreciation for their hockey spirit and stuff, and just show that they're a good enough team to face an NHL hockey team, the New York Rangers, and such a cool story. Got a great cast, got Russell Crowe, Burt Reynolds in the movie, Hank Azaria, Mike Myers is in it. A really cool cast, and I really enjoy this film, and surprisingly no one's ever really heard of it. It's a shame. It's a great film. Coming number 3 is Trombone. Trombone is about Dalton Trombone. Basically, he was basically he was a communist and stuff, and it was very hard for him to get work because he was a Hollywood screenwriter. He wrote movies like, you know, Exodus and Spartacus, and he won like an Oscar and shit, but he couldn't accept it because, again, he was labeled a communist. But it's a really cool story about his life and being a writer and stuff, and Bryan Cranston does a spectacular job playing the role of Trombone, and just the film itself was really cool, educational, and fun to watch. Coming in number 2 is Meet the Parents. Meet the Parents is a really great film, basically about this guy. He's a male nurse named Gaylord Fokker, and he's about to marry, he wants to propose to his girlfriend, but he has to meet her parents first before he can, like, get the, you know, permission to propose to her. Then he meets her dad, played by Robert De Niro, and he's like an ex-CIA agent, and he's very uptight, and it's very hard to, like, to impress him and everything. And he has to meet his sister, the sister, and all the family, and he's just super awkward. He cannot get the blessing of this family because they're just way too uptight people. And it's very, very funny film, really funny scenarios, a really good cast, and just everything about this movie just really works, and just I love this film. And my number 1 favorite Jay Roach movie is JayVaters. Yes, Austin Powers, the very first one, international man of mystery. One penis and larger pump. It's not mine. I love this movie. The jokes, the slapstick, the satire of James Bond, Mike Myers' performance, everything about this movie is just gold, and just, I don't know, it's childhood for me. I grew up with this movie, and I still to this day watch it and just love this film. So yeah, that's my ranking of all of Jay Roach's movies, from at least to my favorites. In the comment section below, please tell me what is your ranking of all his films, and if you don't want to give me your ranking, give me your favorite and your least favorite. Comment below, let me know, and as always, if you like this video, please subscribe to this channel and join the dark side.